so cute. Hey, this is Marie, Random Okie Farms. Come along with us today. We are going to learn about thrush a little bit from my friend Mackenzie, and also we're going to be trimming some miniature horses' hooves. I hope you enjoy. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day. Come along. Hey, this is my friend Mackenzie, and she's my farrier, Lewis Farrier Services. She's been doing my ponies ever since we've been here.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Trigger's first trim. All the way. So this is a national champion mare that I have. I bought her years ago, sight unseen. And she had really bad, we call it, what do you call it, elf shoes?
Elf feet. Yep.
Elf feet. Like this one looks pretty good. But it do you still have the pictures?
I would have to go look.
But it like curled.
Yeah, she had the curl and she had like 6 extra inches of growth. Yeah. And it's taken forever to get her semi-normal and comfortable.
Yes. So she gets her feet trimmed.
Every 5, 6, 7 weeks, depending on the moisture in the ground and the growth rate.
And it's crazy how her front feet are just beautiful.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
So do you think this was probably like a nutrition, like foundered? Or
it was probably a previous founder, lack of nutrition. And then she might have got to somebody that fed her really well, but just kind of kicked her out and let her go. And let her feet go bad. But with a lot of TLC, we've gotten a long ways.
Well, she's a really nice little mare, but she's only, because of the way her feet are, I mean, she can only ever be really a brood mare or a companion.
Yeah, she'll never be riding sound. She gets around really good.
Yeah,
compared to used to, she'd high step and her elf feet would hit her in the belly when she walked.
Yeah.
We've got most of that taken care of now.
Well, and that we had to keep, like when we first got her, we had to keep her separate because she was really skinny too when we got her.
Yeah.
Because I think she had such a hard time walking around that she couldn't graze well.
Yeah, couldn't get to feed properly. Just kind of stood around and ate what was available.
But she don't have that problem now.
No, we've gotten a little pudgy in our day.
Yeah, but she's a good girl.
This mare used to have a lot of, easy mama, a lot of retained sole and a lot of extra growth and a lot of curl. But we've come down to it and we've just got a little bit of curl left and not much retained sole. We've got most of it coming out good. She's done well. She takes the crap well of me, whittling on her feet, and
she's so good. I mean,
she's just a good-minded mare to
her temperament.
Well, I almost put it in messy bun, but I was trying to make it look decent.
So what are you cutting off right there?
All the extra dead. All this is rolled in, and it's just dead foot, and does absolutely nothing except put pressure on her sole when she doesn't need it. So we just get rid of that.
You're good. I'm normally not like all in her. I normally let you just do your thing. But
we can just take all this extra out and it'll give us normal growth and keep her growing where she's supposed to. Last time we fixed a lot. Yeah. Our feet finally got soft enough with a little bit of rain that we got to take out a lot of foot.
Like this is what, the first time in, I'm trying to think how many years I've had her.
Yeah.
Like 2, 3 years?
Yeah, we've had her for a little bit and we're working on them.
At least a couple years. I'm not good with time.
I think we're right at 2 years. I want to say you bought her last year or the year before.
Yeah.
And then we just had to feed her and work with that.
Yeah.
Not grow extra.
Well, it's hard because, man, when you get them too fat too fast, that's not good either.
No, it hurts their joints, hurts them, hurts us.
Yeah.
And then with the lack of rain we had all summer, we couldn't really get a good trim on her because her feet were so daggum hard.
Jack, come here. Hey, snack.
says,
He said, no, I don't want one.
So these are our little horse hoof snippings.
Oh, yeah. Stinky, huh? What about a really stinky one? Sure. No?
He says, I too bougie for feet.
He is bougie. He used to not be so bougie.
Yeah.
Come here, Jack. Come here. Are you too bougie for snacks now?
Mm-hmm.
Snoopy wasn't. He took snacks.
And Ryder is like, Sunshine, you want one? You know what's funny is Sunshine will probably go hide it somewhere.
Stinky foot.
They're like,
They are weird today.
They're like, we get duck treats. Ryder
said, I'll take it.
Mackenzie, you're like goat TV.
I'm telling you.
Will you hold Cutie Pie, please?
Yeah.
No, Studley. They're like, whenever anyone comes in here, we get treats.
Yeah. They'll stand around long enough. They don't want my treats.
Yeah.
The dogs gotta be my friends.
Yeah. Cutie Pie getting her feet trimmed. Does she have any thrush?
No, she's good.
Can you tell me a little bit about thrush?
Thrush is a microbial infection they get when they get too much mud or debris, poop, or anything like that crammed in their feet, and it doesn't get taken care of. And it can actually cause a horse to be lame because it will eat their frog out and rot their soles, and it'll make them lame. You can get it treated. We just hope it doesn't go into the white line before it gets caught, because if it does, it takes...
What's the white line? Can you show on
It's
her?
this sensitive area.
Okay.
This is the sensitive area of a horse's foot. And we call it the white line. And it is a white line. Sometimes it's yellow. On a foundered horse, it'll actually be stretched out.
Mm-hmm.
But if thrush gets in there, it can go all the way up in the coffin bone, and you can end up having to put a horse down over it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Because I've had dogs. They're like, hey, new person, hey.
Hey, friend.
We'll keep you. Let me put them up.
Most of the time, the ones that get thrush are the ones that are more refined, I would say, kept up more. Because they stand in a solid place all the time.
Oh,
and they
okay.
can stand in the moisture to get the thrush in there. And then once the thrush is in there, the moisture just helps it grow. So if they get it and you take care of it and you can get them out and dry out of a standing situation, you're more likely to keep it clear.
Like a stall or...
Get them out of the stall.
Okay.
And kind of turn them out.
Because every now and then we've gotten it a little bit in the minis, but never even bad where we had to treat it. Just that one big Appaloosa that we got.
Yeah, and that one.
And he came with it.
And he came with it. That's one of the ones to show that they can get it up in their hairline, because his traveled all the way up. And the vet called that he was going to lose his hoof capsules over the deal. And that's a severe case. The only time I've ever seen anything like that.
So pasture horses.
Yeah, if you can get them out of the mud and keep them out of, just a drier area, it helps a lot, because thrush feeds on moisture and heat. So if they're standing in a stall, walking through the same mud constantly, they're just packing it right back in their feet.
And what do you use to treat thrush with?
They have Thrush Buster, they have Copper Tox, which Copper Tox is the best, but you got to be able to stomach the smell of it. You will smell it for a week. You don't want to get it on you. It will dye your hands green.
I'm nose blind. I've used it.
Copper Tox is pretty rank. It's not as bad as concentrated Lysol, which I have used that too. Did not like it, so I didn't use it again. I keep Thrush Buster with me because most of my clients don't want to get Copper Tox all over them. I'll Copper Tox them before I leave, but if they need thrush medicine, we do that. Or thrush medicine's expensive, so if you can't afford it, you can do bleach water, like half bleach, half water, and you just have to doctor them more often.
How often?
If they're bad, I recommend once a day for a week, and then you can back off to 2 or 3 times a week. But with Copper Talks, you can do it twice a week to begin with, and because it stays, it holds its accountability when you put it there. I can leave a client's house and go to the next client. They're like, last night I had thrush.
Yeah.
Like, how'd you know that? I just know you Copper Talks.
You know, my nose, I just can't smell stuff. Like when we took that skunk to the clinic to get tested for rabies, I couldn't smell it at all. Like,
did he spray?
Huh?
Did he spray?
No, he was dead when we took him in. No, it was over at a friend's house.
Oh.
It got up and got their dogs. Yeah, it was. It turned out positive.
No joke.
Yeah, like the health department called and I think it's the health department. They called and they're like, wanted to see how I touched the skunk and all that because I was the one who picked it up. I'm like,
It was a pet skunk?
No,
Oh, okay.
It was just a random skunk that climbed 4 feet up in the air and got in there with a blackmouth cur.
Oh, dang.
And the dog killed it, and it was a younger skunk too.
Really?
Yeah. And what's crazy is when we were pulling up at their place, there was a dead possum right in the bar ditch too. Like the possum didn't look run over or nothing like that. He was on the driveway.
They eat ticks, but they kill horses.
Yeah, but he has to vaccinate every animal every 2 weeks on the property. It's crazy. You're an awesome pony holder, Sierra.
What a heck of a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go to a pony meeting when I leave here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, the pony show my mom does.
Oh, when is it?
The shows won't start back till April.
Oh, okay.
But we have a Christmas party in May.
Oh, cool.
So I get to leave here, and I gotta trim a couple before I go to the party in Shawnee. And then go to that. And then my mom's actually taking a trailer load of goats to dang near Tulsa.
Well, pretty sure we know how Cutie Pie's escaping. She has figured out that if she pushes on the panel, she can get out. Look at the dogs. They're like...
Treats! They never even had this before, and they're already my best friends.
Yeah. They're like, we love Hoof. They're so funny. Or Streets. She's like, I know directly where the treats come from, so if you could get to trimming.
She's like, this rasping stuff is not for me, lady.
Yeah.
Can you trim some more off his foot?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Punchy, the first time he was at the house, we had Trigger laid down and we're trimming him, and he was coming and taking all his trimmings. He finally just reached up and grabbed his foot and tried to run off with his foot.
Oh my God.
To him.
Oh, that's funny.
I have a poodle now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want a snack or something, or do you want to play with my hat smell like my poodle?
I think they like your hat, the
little fluffy thing.
They're like, this trim and hooves thing is pretty nice.
Oh, well, this lady can come back every day.
Yeah.
Can you trim my feet while you're here?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all are gonna be mad. I only got 1 foot.
Can you split it in two?
Okay, There's one for you. There's one for you. Good thing there's not 3 of you.
Yeah.
Somebody will be getting screwed.
She's like, there should be more.
Gosh, this is a little foot. Can you trim more, please?
And that little tiny bit of hoof is...
That little tiny foot has more nutrients and protein in it than all the feed they'll eat today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're very nutrient. That's what I mean. I don't know that that's what they like them because they stink, but I have some clients that will not let their dogs have them.
Really?
Yeah, because they might bring them out in the bed at 3 a.m. Might put them on your pillow. Smell real good.
Well, we don't let them take them in the house because they do stink.
They do stink. They don't matter how good of a That's what it is. That's what.
Yeah. Well, once you get that dog slobber all over
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah, they if it's an old foot and they just found it, they bring it in and slobber on it enough. It is now a fresh foot again. And
Yeah.
What, Mama?
Stud is so good.
When I walked in here, I was like, it's gonna be goats today.
It was so funny how they were like staring at you, like,
What are you doing?
Carly, don't you? So everybody, this is why I can't keep the camera still. Right there. Right there. Huh.
You ever wonder why?
Yeah.
It looks like a tornado came through in the middle of a video. Between them and the goats
Yeah.
and the pigs.
Oh, and now she slobbered on the camera. She's a mess. Oh, you weren't paying attention. You were talking to me, and the other one ran off with it. The other one got the hoof. You're so sweet. You are so sweet, Carly. You're so sweet. If you notice in the background, the ponies are already over me. They already came, got their scratches, got their attention, and they're like, okay, we're gonna go on. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this clip and enjoyed spending some time with my friend Mackenzie. Thank you, Mackenzie, for explaining thrush to us a little bit more. If you enjoyed this clip, I think you'll enjoy this one. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I hope you guys have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye.